I gotta remember where we were starting. We were starting up in West Point. I don't know if 42 has multiplayer yet. Oh, that's immediately a 0 point. I'm trying to randomize to get a 0 point, so I'm not picking any of this stuff. But, yeah, I don't know, because I've been playing Project Zomboid pretty much solo, so I just haven't noticed. 42 multiplayer would only reappear shortly before it is done. Well, that would be good to know. The only thing is, like, I kind of wonder, like, when they're done with 42, are they just going to move on to 43? I'm like a old, like, 7 days player, right? So I kind of expect that it's just going to keep doing it and stuff, you know? Hey, Dim. Welcome in. I'm just trying to see what we got here for a second. So we got Restless Sleeper, which I've had before. I've had Weak before. I haven't had Slow Metabolism for a long time. We always have High Weight because she ends up with High Weight. I don't know if we've had Dexterous. Maybe Inventive I haven't seen before. Has a lower skill level requirement to research recipes from items, also auto-learn recipes. That's cool. Long Blunt, oh, it's Baseball Player and Fast Learner. So I don't think I've had these three. I'm pretty sure I haven't had those three, but I have had these ones before. And Weak got me so dead last time. This Fire Officer. I kind of wanna run this, but I don't know. Genuine question. Can I improve from Weak? Like, you know how with High Weight you can lose weight, and or if you're like low weight you can add weight? Real question, but when you're weak, can you do exercises to remove that, or is that like a permanent thing that's always on you? Because otherwise I might randomize to a different person, because like I need to be able to actually fight off the zombies, because I'm still pretty bad at that. Basically, devs want to have an option if they have to implement something that makes old save incompatible, like it'd not be fun to have your single player save bricked by update. Imagine you had 40 plus player server bricked by an update. Yeah, I can see that. Let me have a drink. I don't know if it's vanilla, but displayed the negative trait start nothing. In there, the negative trait to start nothing close. What do you mean? This is vanilla as well. There's absolutely no mods, nothing on it. But, what do you mean by, like, close? Let's see, less knockback from melee weapons, decrease carry weight, -2 to strength. That might actually not be that great. The weak one, you start with weak and you can exercise to remove that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'll give it a go. Fuck, I'm probably gonna die. What's new with that? Let's get a preset. Let's change her color up. I haven't had like a black for a while. Yeah, let's go all black. I've had all kinds of colors for a while, so let's go solid black. See how we go. Big out of shape can be fixed by exercise. Takes a little work though. I mean, I'll still give it a crack. Asthmatic can't be removed by exercise. Yeah, no. In reality, asthmatic can be improved by exercise, but yeah, it's never fully removed. Plus, it depends on the asthma as well. This is a negative trait that I always use when I start without any clothing. Oh yeah. You start with like no clothes. That's interesting. There'll be like a naked brutality kind of start, similar to like Rimworld and shit, I'd imagine. Oh, and injured. Wait, you can start injured? Is that like a mod, or is that like something else? Because that's interesting. The last person we had she was, I think, short-sighted. What else does she have? She was short-sighted and she was a slow learner. Slow learner was hard. I've had high thirst. We've had puny. Puny was, I died within minutes. Oh, and puny. It was so bad. It's so bad. The fuck else do we have? We've had like heaps of different ones. I haven't had like, I don't know if you can get like a high hunger, but I imagine since there's high thirst, there must be like high hunger and shit too. I assume it's modded. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, with mine, just assume that whatever is the default, because I don't have mods for this. Hold on, give it a sec. Also, do let me know throughout stream if we do have any audio or game lag and stuff, because Project Zomboid is the only one so far where nobody has said that there's any issues. And it's nighttime. I wasn't expecting it to be nighttime. I guess we don't have a light. Like, where is yeah, it's getting cold. Where the fuck am I? Hold on. I'm trying to get to there we go. I can see me now. Okay, cool. Can you sit on the ground? Just chill till like morning. I don't know how late at night it is, but I just wanted to chill. It's mods to take negative traits to start with injured, but you get points. Hold on, morning. You get points to spend positive. So vanilla, there's a CDDA challenge mode that starts with you. Glass shard. Oh my god, that's a start. That's a fucking choice. It's a choice right there. Is there anything in this house? Cause yes, I always start with that because that's where the fun comes in. Because the injured one randomly chooses on which body part is injured, but got bandaged, of course. You always pay for your legs. Oh, you always pray for your legs not to get injured. Yeah, well, that would be something. Give me those jeans. Oh, I can... Ooh. Okay, so I can research it. Hold on, let's fast forward this a little bit. I could probably research it on me, but let's be honest, I would rather do it in here. Yeah, just chuck it on. I'll see if I can research it while I wear it. Can I research any of these? Requires light. It looks like I can research a whole heap of stuff. Cool. Hey, Slop. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna just chuck all this shit in here because last time I fucked off with it. Wait, I have a badge. Oh, fancy. Hold on. Bring that back. What is this? Can I look at it? No? Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I almost want to take that with me. But my person always ends up being high weight anyway. Because I feed her like nothing but junk food. So I love that. But yeah, I didn't know you could like obviously start with all kinds of like debuffs and stuff. I know that you can add traits. Like so far, I have been mostly playing with a fully randomized person with the view that I want to kind of experience all the different types of I don't know, mixtures of stuff. Like for instance, like getting high thirst. I was like, oh well, this is going to be really hard, and it was. But I got used to it and stuff, and I'm like, I would probably take high thirst again, but I haven't been really like coming into an issue of, I don't know, I guess like trying to pick stuff. Like I haven't fucked around trying to get a specific thing and be like, I want to play with exclusively this yet. So that's also been kind of good. So come on, automod. Yeah, don't complain about automod too much because it's anything that like pings underneath like potentially sexual comment or something like that will automatically get held, even if it's like a legitimate like basic sentence and not being like sexy or whatever, because it's being a female streamer and stuff like that, I get some very interesting comments every so often. So yeah, my filters for like sexual terms and stuff real high. Like swearing and shit's low though. Most things are low. It's just that I'm gonna eat that margarine. I also like making them eat like the margarine and shit. The margarine and oils. What else do we make them eat? Butter, lard. Lard's another one. Scrubble. Scrubbly? Let me know how that's said. Sorry, welcome in. I think we're like literally just on an ad as well. But yeah, what are you up to? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I'm terrible at pronouncing people's names, so is it like Scrubbly? But yeah, what are you up to? I assume maybe playing some projects on Zomboid and stuff. I've just started like an 11th person. I got it? Nice. Yeah, no, it goes good. It goes good so far. I'm troubleshooting my stream at the same time as I'm like starting another person, and I'm trying to go back to my body. I spent like my last corpse last week sorting my inventory in my base, and now I gotta go kind of like walk back home. But I gotta be careful because I just picked like a fully randomized and I got weak, so I gotta be real careful with that. I'll probably die because I've had like a couple that have been stronger. But I also got this trait that, like, I was just looking at this inventive one. And, alright, let's find out how weak I am. Hold up. Doing some Zomboid, yeah? Nice. I'm still pretty new to Zomboid. I've only been able to play it, like once a week for, like, 3-4 hours. Not every single week as well. Just, like, you know, since, like, Christmas. So I don't have a huge amount of experience. I've only played like 42, and I've let me move this out of the way. Hold on, my chat window is in the way. I don't have like a huge amount of experience, but like I've dabbled like a tiny bit in 41, like over Christmas, tiny bit. Also, thank you for the follow. Is it Caesar Catherine? Thank you. Also, welcome in, Cody. That's very cute. So what were your traits again? Let me try vanilla right now. It's hold on. Restless sleeper, high weight. I think it's high weight, not overweight. Dexterous. Oh, slow metabolism. Sorry, slow metabolism. Dexterous, inventive, baseball player, which actually is probably what's helping me at the moment. Fast learner, weak. And yeah, no, high weight. And we've got fire officer. That's what it's given me. So yeah, she's doing okay with like the baseball bat, but I do worry that maybe it will get damaged sooner because of it. And I won't be able to push over zombies because I do like prefer to push over the zombies if and when I can. Also, the game is like we're at October now. So we're kind of getting into like the wintry kind of weather, which is sort of cool. The fellow Aussie, yeah, I am. Yeah, no, I'm in Queensland, so I'm normally awake at night and asleep during the day and stuff. So these are kind of like my normal, like daily waking hours and stuff. I'm just like extra tired and shit today, unfortunately, because like I don't know, I'm like a little bit mentally fried with my stream this whole week has been sort of crunching hard. Like I've been losing like audio as I've been speaking and stuff like that. I've been like dropping out audio and the stream's been stuttering and stuff. So I'm just literally troubleshooting it as I play. So yeah, if you guys happen to catch any like the audio drops out like as I'm speaking or shit goes laggy, let me know. Just let me know as soon as you can so I can like look at my my stats and stuff and see what's going on and shit, you know. So Catherine told me, say she doesn't do phone verification, you can't chat, but wants to say hi. Yeah, no, I get it. Thank you for like letting me know and stuff. Unfortunately, I have got like the verification on and stuff because like, as like some of us streamers will know, like there was a point in time where the art bots, the graphic designer bots were just absolutely rampant, and kind of one of the fastest ways to get them to stop, because I had an issue where like I'd get people immediately follow, and then like either try to like spoof like their graphic wares or whatever, or they'd or like somebody would come in and I don't know, just be kind of shit sort of thing. So I kind of put the verifications and the like time limits from follow and stuff before, like age limits on the account and stuff like that. So account has to be like existing for a set amount of time, so people can't just make a new account and come back in and harass me like 5 minutes later and stuff like that, you know. So it really stopped bringing down the overall like experience of the stream and stuff, because it was getting bad. So, I might have got bitten. Yeah, it was getting pretty bad, but I get it. I've got a couple of people in my community that, like, the only thing they can really do is, like, redeem stuff to say hello and stuff. And I really should make a redeem that's just, like, literally just says hello, so people that can't talk and stuff, I don't have bandages, would be able to say hi and stuff, you know. Have you got a shirt that I can rip up? Can I rip this? Yes, I can rip that. Yeah. And, thank you for the follow as well. My follower going fucking bonkers there for a second. The bots all over. Yeah, they're pretty well tamed now. I don't get much shit. I also don't get the advertiser bots either, which is really nice. Yeah, that's not going to help my wound. I've also got the infection thing where it doesn't have to be a bite. I died to a scratch last time, so we'll see how we go. But, yeah, no, I have that, and I should add in a channel point so that people can at least, like, say hi and stuff without needing to verify stuff. I'm pretty sure I also have, if not the phone one, I think it's like if the account's verified by email and stuff, which is normally most people. But for some reason, it's like really been like extra about the phone side of things. I don't know why, but it's been real particular about that for like a little while. Now, I shouldn't have too many zombies up here. I don't know. I am proning. Fucking caught in real time. Thank you, Hilvorn. I don't know how the fuck you guys know when I'm prawning. But, like, I was, like, premium prawning that time. Actually, I don't think this is open. Oh, yeah. Is there anything in the cooler? There's a fish. The wrench, though, I'll take that. I got wrenches at home, but this will be useful. I also, actually, I probably need a screwdriver for it, but I've got to get some kind of car skills, too. Because, there's a couple of cars around the map I want to hot fire. I'm not gonna probably get any skills from this unless I can take out the radio. Nah, I need a screwdriver. I gotta go home and find a screwdriver first, I guess. But thanks for the congratulations. I normally celebrate my my various like goals and stuff like that, and it's always cool to have more people kind of join the community, hang out and chat and stuff. Like, typically speaking, I kind of stream, like, consistent sort of games each week, like 7 days, and Project Zomboid, RimWorld, and Diablo 2 and stuff like that. I did have, like, Wednesdays I was streaming, like, random games so we could enjoy, like, all kinds of, like, various, like, older games and stuff like that. But, and also the occasional, like, art stream and shit. But, I'm currently not streaming Wednesdays because I'm trying to rig my live 2D avatar that I'm making, so that's coming in the future as well. Hey Keelan, I see you lurking. You can rip zombie clothes too. Not all rags from zombie clothes are dirty. Yeah, unfortunately it only gave me like dirty rags, and I'm thinking that was because it was like ripped to begin with. Like it was already something torn. Like I have shorts and shit. I could have ripped up my own shorts. They would have been cleaner. They only just spawned in. What's that vampire? Well. I'm gonna be right back and eat dinner. No worries. I actually made some food before stream for once. I don't usually eat before stream because it's normally something that just like makes me super tired as well. And I was kind of like already tired. But I'm like, I smelt that my partner had made like, you know, like a frozen pizza, right? It made this frozen pizza. It just smelled incredible. It actually woke me up earlier than I was meant to get up tonight, and I'm like, man, that smells good. It smells good enough that I want to go and try to make one myself. And because we did a roast pork a couple of days ago, so we have all this like roast meat and stuff, and it's really, really good. It's all like, you know, just tender and juicy and stuff, kind of like ripped apart roast pork and stuff. So I shredded a bit of that over like a ham and pineapple pizza and threw in some barbecue sauce and shit and cooked that up, and it was actually pretty fucking good. Like, I have a 50-50 ratio of when I make food, it's like inedible, and the other 50% of the time it's really incredible. I don't have anything in between, unfortunately. It's literally one side or the other. It's like a pendulum. But yeah, no, it was a really good pizza. It was just like one of those like pizza sub ones, you know, that's like smaller than the average person's like keyboard. you know, that kind of thing. But I kind of like feel like I ate too much of it, and I might end up being like a bit like worn out from that. Your partner made a pizza and then you had to go make your own pizza. And she said, no. So because I have Crohn's disease, right? I've had the last like decade, I haven't been able to like eat meat, right? Only really recently have I been able to eat meat again. And there's a whole bunch of other foods in there and stuff that would make me really sick. And so we have just like become accustomed to making our own meals and eating our meals like either separate meals together or meals separately kind of thing. So this is my place, by the way. Ah, there I am. I forgot I'd have a corpse up here. Blood all over the water supply. Oh, I look way more zombie-ish than I should. I also found hair dye last time. And now it's probably all in the gross water. That's fine. But yeah, no, because of that, like, we just... It's very, very normal for us not to eat food at the same time as each other. I want to put that away. Now, I should have some books and shit. If I could grab some books, I can sit down and get her reading. What mechanics? I'll also have to find her some food in the house too. But also for anybody that raided in and stuff, like if you guys need to like obviously head off, get some food or like rest and stuff like that, by all means, go for it. I will be here. All things going well with the stream, I'll be here till like the next 3-ish hours, something like that. So I'll be around. But yeah, no, just kind of it's sort of like when you go to a restaurant, you know, and you order one dish and your partner orders a different dish, that kind of thing. We kind of look at it like that. It's really no different to that. It's just that it's within our house and stuff, which often means that, you know, if we have like a frozen pizza, for instance, like I also can't eat the same amount of food as him in general. Like I eat like a very fucking small amount of food per day. So like a pizza sub for me is usually more than enough, whereas like a whole pizza can be like enough for him kind of thing. Whereas if I was to eat like a whole pizza, that's like 2 meals kind of thing. I don't think I want her to learn welding. But yeah, I kind of look at it like that, is we just kind of get... It is technically cooking more food to have more food. But yeah, it lasts longer sort of thing. I'm pretty sure that should be my water bottle. Sorry. Hey, Ziffy. Welcome in. I'm not sure if I got that right, but what are you up to? I'm trying to find some food so I can just plop her down and get her to read something while it's still daytime. I think that's more of a drink. It says food. Actually, you know what? Where did I put my stuff? That's a fucking good question. Hold on. I've got all my bags here. Also, we had, because I'm on 42 unstable, we had an update happen at one point that grabbed all of my, well, at least half of my stuff in my house and kind of like made it vanish. So I lost, like, I had a heap of supplies. I had a heap of tools. Lots of bags, all kinds of stuff, and I lost it. Military backpack, or I guess they're both military backpacks. So I just like the look of the dark green one. I think I'll take that one. Never heard that one before. It's usually spelled Zephyr. But I like Zephy. Is it Zephy? Let me know. I'm fucking terrible with names. I don't mean to butcher people's names. I'm serious, but I just kind of do. I wonder if I left it on the ground. Yeah, no, we had this, they call it, there was like a experiment when I was a kid in primary school, and they did this kind of creative learning thing for like the first 3 years, like my year 1 to 3. And so if we spelt cat, K-A-T, it was correct because it was close enough. So as an adult, I have quite a substantial issue with being able to understand the pronunciation of words. And so I'll almost always in some way get it wrong on the first like couple of goes. But once I learn what it is, I normally make an effort to try to remember and get it right from then on, kind of thing. But unfortunately, like that's mostly most people's like first introduction to me is me absolutely shitting on their name. You know, butchering it to the max, and it's not the nicest way to say hello to people. But yeah, unfortunately, it's the best I can do. You know, it's try harder again. I found the gas cans. I also think she could be. Actually, I should repair her shit. She could be possibly infected. I doubt it. I doubt that she is, but she could be. Let's put. I want to just put a band-aid. Can I just? Yeah, grab one. Grab one. I just want to remove that because this is going down real fast. Like she's scratched. Yeah, disinfect that. She's going to be uncomfortable. The same thing happened to me in one of my playthroughs. A bunch got deleted. Yeah, I had like 2 generators, and I had the 2 generators. I had like a fuck ton of nails. The nails weren't important, but I had like all kinds of tools. I had a lot of food. I'm trying to find where my painkillers are, if I have painkillers. Yeah, I just lost so much because I had this little rug here was fully covered. This over here, this bench that we can barely see in the dark, it was fully covered. I had a couple of containers in here that were full. They completely emptied. And I had shit on the floor in over where my fireplace is. This will be my proper watch and stuff. I'm not going to put good stuff on her yet until I know that she's not actively dying. There's my keychain I was looking for. All right, so I probably put all my stuff just randomly back, which is fine. Give me that can opener. Give me that. And give me... Do I have a screwdriver? Actually, give me the pen light. Yeah, I've got a screwdriver. Give me those, because I can at least play with my cars until we find out if she's infected or not. In the meantime, while it's still daylight, I'll get her to sit down next to a window. And I'll get her to do some reading, if I can. Because the best case scenario is if she's not infected, I can get her some skills. We can get like a boost on that. If she is infected, I'm not really doing anything beyond like spending time, you know. Can't blame you, lol. Was it? It's Latin. Zephyr? What? It's okay, dead languages are hard. I saw the name fucking confused, so use Google Translate. Yeah, no, I read things and sometimes I don't know what it is. So sometimes my brain doesn't pick up like the whole sentence. Either Snipe knows this. Snipe knows this so well because like I read out Snipe sentences and like probably 70% of the time they're not what he said. And it's like exclusive to certain people too. And I find it really funny because as I said, I'm not doing it on purpose, but my brain just does this. And I just sit here like, what just happened? Like I sit here like questioning like, you know, was it a stroke or something like that? It's not, but you know, it's just like in that moment, it just happens. I grabbed 2 water bottles, but was the other one just a bigger bottle? Yeah, it was. All right, I just got 2 empty bottles that got to fill back up. True, I guess. That sounds right the opposite of what I mean, so she can read it properly. Yeah, pretty much. Hit me up with some sunflower seeds. You know, I've been trying to get sunflower seeds to nibble on IRL, and I can't fucking, like, find a store. Like, my local stores don't have them at the moment, and it's frustrating because, like, all I want is sunflower seeds. Like, I just want something that I can nibble on for, like, a couple of hours and really get nothing out of. I'm dead serious. I just want something that preoccupies me while I like watch a show or something like that, you know. That should be enough snacks. I can put it to bed now. But yeah. I will actually shut the door. So what the fuck? Yeah, no, he's pretty correct because like most of the time, I don't know, I just it depends too, because sometimes I get like ultra, like I'm pretty chatty to begin with, but sometimes I get like ultra chatty and then like it starts taking me forever to like respond and shit. because like I'm still gas bagging to something that was said like 20 minutes ago. She's also extremely overweighted at the moment. You know what we can do is we can do darkness push-ups. That's what we can do. I don't want you to hit like regularity. Improve strength. She should take up her backpack. 10 minutes. Is she able to do that? Maybe she can't do that because of her arm. Carry too much to exercise. That's fine. What if I drop that for a second? Because normally she drops a backpack. Oh, it was all on me. Okay. That's fine. I will grab... I also have my old backpack on me. Let's just chuck you in there for a second. Okay, that should... I don't know what else she's getting at. Oh, yeah, she's getting more stuff out. Yeah, I'll try to make her do some. So read whatever boredom hits me in the face. What? Read whenever boredom hits me in the face. Oh, well. Yeah, no, I, in Project Zomboid, I'm still kind of like, I'm still trying to get off the ground with a character. So I've had, I think she's doing push-ups. Hold on, go back to doing push-ups. Close that. So far, I've been playing since about before Christmas, and I tried going into this builder mode, then I tried going into whatever it was, like the next one up. I literally had like a 1 day, 1 life situation with both of those, and then died, and then I went back to this mode, and I've been playing in this since, but we died at one point on like life 8, and I started a new game. I had 1 life on that lasted like a couple of days, but it was like all contained within like 1 stream. And then I accidentally deleted my fucking save. So we're back on this one. So I haven't played too much, but my characters, every time I get really close to getting, I think it's carpentry 3 to make a water catcher. Hold on. Where's the, I don't know if it's building or if it's crafting. It might be crafting. Not that. What about water? Water, no. Ain't that. Let me just have a quick look under carpentry. I don't know what things are under yet. I haven't actually crafted anything. I haven't crafted nor built anything. What's it? We'll talk about... Is it Murphy's Law on steroids? What? I don't mind usually come here because I have time. I appreciate you stopped by tonight. Like, generally speaking, it's, if you guys, like, have time and want to be here, want to chat or lurk or whatever, and I'm here, like, you know, feel free to come and go as you need, sort of thing. But, yeah, I always prefer if people, like, don't try to prioritize, you know, my stream over whatever's happening in their day-to-day life. Like, you know, whatever you're doing comes first. If you happen to have time and want to be here, you know, it's awesome. It's not blacksmithing. It's not farming. It's not miscellaneous. Does anybody know where I find the water catcher thing? Well, that's the thing. Because I would have thought it would be under straight up just carpentry. Might be under, like, maybe assembly? Perhaps? Make advanced frame posts. Oil press. Oil press sounds interesting. I just imagine, like, olive oil press type thing. Assembly. So... yeah, this place is chill zone. Yeah, it is. It's pretty consistent. Like, I don't generally flail wildly. And like go up and down in like levels of excitement and shit like this. It's pretty consistent. Miscellaneous, maybe? I would imagine so. There's no raging, no yelling, no packing. No, there really isn't. So what you've got at the moment, like I may have times where you can tell that I'm like smiling when I'm talking and stuff because obviously like you can hear it in my voice and shit. And there's times when, like, I might, like, briefly tell off somebody, but, like, it's all very same. It's very consistent. A lot of the times I sit here and I'm like, oh, man, I was way too hard on that chatter for, like, doing whatever it was that I was, like, reinforcing a rule for. And then I'll like watch back the VOD and I'm like, man, you couldn't even tell that I was annoyed. And I'm like, this is really interesting. This explains a lot. Make a bottle of milk. No, that's not it. I saw the water drop symbol and I'm like, maybe it's their recipe name. The fuck was that noise? Okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but we are at least in an enclosed space that's safe. Well, I'll make her sit back down. I'll see if she can access some of her food if I have any. I guess I don't have any on me. Hold up. Do I still have my pen light on me? Yes. She was always holding on to her fucking pen light, I swear. Let's see if I can grab some extra food. Because I gotta sit her down and need some corn and some peaches. I gotta sit her down and make her, like, do some reading and shit. Unfortunately, it's gonna probably be with, like, a little torch. I should probably get the other one. Because I don't know yet if I can... I don't know, I can change the battery. Okay, well, that's not nearly as bad. I'm pretty sure I've got, like, 7 batteries. Give or take. Just plonk your ass back down. So thank you for follow. I don't know why it didn't do sound that time. Oh. Like, the main thing is stream's being weird. My stream's been being weird for like a fortnight, so I'm just not gonna question it when it suddenly doesn't do something. And I forgot to feed her first. It's fine. Also the music, I don't know if you guys can hear the game music and stuff, but it's like really eerie. Sounds new. I haven't heard this before. This place is chill, I can chill here. Yeah. It's pretty much this. Like obviously, like I said, like Diablo, I'm more distracted, generally speaking, because I am kind of slightly trying to keep her alive. Project Zomboid, I guess I am trying to keep her alive. Everything else, I'm pretty indifferent. I'm just like chilling, existing and stuff. Talking about like anything and everything, nothing, and yeah. She's fucking tired again. Hold on. I'll give her some more fucking food. I'll go throw her back onto sleep. See if I can get her to sleep. Then I'll come back out. We'll try to read in the morning. Because honestly, I know she's got Restless Sleep, but that one's going to be... it's this one. Restless Sleep is going to be a little bit annoying. I've had a Restless Sleeper before when I... Oh, 3D placement. What the hell? Sorry, every so often I see something that I haven't seen before and I'm like, what is this? Yeah, so when I tried briefly playing 42 over Christmas, I found that the Restless Sleeper was a fucking annoying trait for multiplayer because you have to wait until the other person falls asleep, which I'm curious about when you're playing on, say, for instance, a server. What happens to, like, being in a big group when you're, like, gotta sleep and stuff? Like, legitimate question I'd like to know is, because when you're multiplayer, you just get a black screen with a little clock icon and you've got to wait until the other person either goes to sleep or the time naturally passes. Is it like that on a server? Restless Sleeper is a rather bad trait that requires special approach to sleep schedule. Give a hint if you're interested. I think I'll still try to, like, bumble it. I'll see how I go with it. But I appreciate, like, knowing that there is, like, something with that. Because, I have so far tried to... Like, the one that I had previously,